It's 8 p.m. and here are our top stories in 90 seconds.
We need these cars to do our jobs well.
A stolen van and a thief on the run.
It's not just stealing transportation.
An organization dedicated to giving back now needs help of their own. School districts telling young kids to mask up. We break down the latest mask mandates. The CDC approves a third COVID vaccine dose for the immunocompromised. We go in depth on the demand for more doses. Plus, could vaccine incentives actually be holding some communities back from getting shots?
Some people wonder, why are they paying us?
What's causing vaccine hesitancy among one group now falling behind? Also, crews working to clear I-70 in Englewood Canyon by tomorrow. What CDOT is saying about making the deadline. And the iconic Casa Bonita may soon be under new management.
Well, I hope that they can just make this place better than it already is.
South Park's creators say they're moving in. What fans and staff are saying about the big announcement. A nonprofit focused on helping teen moms get on their feet is now in need themselves. Thanks so much for watching Denver7 News on Local 3. I'm Jason Grenauer in for Jessica tonight. A thief hit that nonprofit's offices yesterday morning, not once, but twice, and ran away with a van and several $100s worth of electronics. Denver7's Addie Guajardo shows us how this loss is hurting their mission.
It's the sound of teenage moms graduating from the Hope House, Colorado program, a nonprofit that helps young mothers like Megan Sheltinga.
I lived in the house when I was 17 years old.
Navigate life and become self-sufficient.
When I lived in the house, I learned how to drive. I learned how to shop, and I learned how to cook from our volunteers.
Megan's now a residential advisor with the organization, helping other moms in need. And her son Tristan, now 15, helps with volunteer work.
Last year we had 165% increase in the number of counseling sessions.
So far this year, they've helped 235 moms. Lisa Stephen, the founder and executive director of the organization, says their resources are more vital than ever.
So much, yeah.
As young moms navigate job loss and mental and emotional stress during the pandemic.
We literally have moms living in their cars right now.
But now,
I just was mad. I was shocked and I was angry.
the safe haven is struggling to meet their needs after an intruder broke in Thursday morning.
Came through our fences, reached over to get through them, and then came through this door.
She says he stole one laptop, 2 iPads, and the keys to 2 vans. Arvada police responded when the security alarm went off, but it was too late. Staff placed the car behind the vans to keep them safe, but they say it didn't stop the criminal when he returned around 8 p.m. the same day.
So he just got in and drove right over our landscaping, straight through here, through these bushes.
The vans are used to transport moms for essential needs, take kids on field trips, and pick up donations.
Buying a new van just isn't in the budget. All of our extra money is going toward extra counseling and extra therapy for our kiddos.
Insurance will cover some of the loss, but it's unclear how much.
It's a very recognizable van. It's very purple. It's hard to miss. And it says Hope House right on the side.
We need the vans to help these moms and help them to break the barriers towards self-sufficiency.
It's hard to miss the van and the desperation on their board, reading, "Whoever stole our van, please return ASAP." Addie Guajardo, Denver 7.
Well, last Christmas, we profiled Hope House to show just how big of an impact they have on the community. At the time, the organization was helping teen moms provide Christmas gifts for their kids as a sign of thanks for putting in the effort to attend self-help classes throughout the year.
This is a chance for me to give presents to my son. I'm so thankful for it. I mean, it's amazing, everything they've done for me.
So if you would like to help out Hope House by donating, you can find a link on this story on thedenverchannel.com. Well, several school districts are now asking kids 11 and under to mask up in the classroom. This list, Aurora, Adams 12, Cherry Creek, Broomfield, and Eagle County are now joining the list of districts requiring masks for students in pre-K through 6th grade. Officials say masks are necessary to prevent spread among unvaccinated children. CDC vaccine advisors are now recommending an extra dose of COVID-19 vaccine for some people with compromised immune systems. The recommendation came today, a day after the FDA authorized booster shots for the immunocompromised. According to the CDC, immunocompromised people make up a disproportionate number of COVID-19 breakthrough cases. Breakthrough infections happen when a fully vaccinated person gets the virus anyway. The agency says 32% of vaccinated breakthrough cases, nearly a third of them, are among those with compromised immune systems.
For certain people with immune problems, 2 doses wasn't enough. And so the third dose is necessary for them to get the same high level of protection.
Officials are saying for now, other fully vaccinated individuals are adequately protected, but they're keeping a close eye on the data.
We follow what the efficacy of the vaccine is, and we're simultaneously preparing to be able to give people that additional dose.
Again, COVID-19 vaccine booster doses for the general public are not yet recommended, but that's not stopping some people. According to the CDC, upwards of 1 million people have gotten unauthorized third shots of the COVID-19 vaccine. Those doses were administered before the FDA on Thursday authorized third doses for certain people with those compromised immune systems. Here in Colorado, nearly 7,000 people are on record as having gotten a third dose. The state says they counted people in the Colorado Immunization Information System with doses recorded on 3 separate days. CDPHE does admit that some of these entries could be the result of human error. They say the data could have been entered wrong, potentially creating duplicate entries. Well, from gift cards to scholarships, the state has attempted to convince people to get vaccinated by providing incentives. But for at least one demographic, that push could be backfiring. Denver7's Patrick Perez has that story.
As the number of fully vaccinated Coloradans slowly reaches 70%, there is still at least one group lagging behind. Despite making up about 20% of the state's population, only 11% of all vaccinated Coloradans are Latinos.
This low percentage could really hurt the comeback of our economy.
Maria Gonzalez is the founder and CEO of Adelante Community Development based in Commerce City. Her group is holding vaccination drives on Sundays at the Mile High Flea Market, specifically targeting Latinos. She says access is still a problem.
Not being able to find a location that meets their time needs because they work 1 or 2 jobs.
Questions about vaccine side effects and why the state is paying people to get the vaccine is also causing some hesitancy.
Some people wonder, why are they paying us? What's in it for us? What's in it for them? Is it the government?
As Maria tries to get her community's numbers up, more and more businesses are requiring proof of vaccination. But instead of that being a barrier, Colorado Vaccine Equity Task Force founder Stephanie Wasserman says it's actually another tool.
It's another doorway into getting to herd immunity and getting rid of this pandemic.
Frustration over not being able to enter a certain business or attend an event may just be what convinces someone to finally get the shot.
Okay, I've been hesitant. I've been concerned about the side effects, or I've been concerned about, but I really want to go back to life before the pandemic.
None of this changes the fact that access remains an issue.
Until we're able to validate those needs, we're going to continue to have low percentages, and we're going to continue to have more of our Latino families lose family members, be in hospitals, and lose their quality of life.
Patrick Perez, Denver7.
A man accused of killing someone and then shooting at Commerce City police officers has been booked on murder charges. Investigators say Andrew Renicky killed 65-year-old Andrew Irvin, then fired on responding officers. A bullet came so close to an officer it tore right through his uniform sleeve. Renicky was shot by police. Tonight, he's out of the hospital and in the county jail. A group of businesses in Englewood are dealing with yet another car crash into their building. Air 7 flew over a deadly crash today where Hamden curves, that's between University and Broadway. They say it's the 3rd time this year that a car has left the road and hit their complex. The property management company overseeing the businesses says they have contacted CDOT after each of the crashes, asking for a guardrail, reflective sign, and barriers to be put up. They say they were told the guardrail was not in the budget. Well, up in the high country, CDOT officials say they are on track to reopen I-70 through Glenwood Canyon to 1 lane of traffic tomorrow like originally planned. Now, CDOT was concerned that rain today could cause a delay, and there is still rain in the forecast for this weekend. But as of now, Saturday, tomorrow, is still the goal. I-70 has been closed since July 29th when mudslides caused extreme damage to the road. The goal is to have it fully reopened, all lanes open by Thanksgiving. That's before ski season. Governor Polis says he was not aware that CDOT was misleading the public about a road closure until seeing our story. As we've reported, CDOT employees were concerned that too many people were taking Independence Pass as an I-70 detour and had it marked as closed on GPS systems. The road was later reopened, but not before causing confusion among many drivers. So here's what the governor's office said, quote, "When the governor found out about this through Denver7, he let CDOT Director Shoshana Liu know that she did the right thing and complimented her on stopping the effort to provide misinformation to the public about road closures."
It's Disneyland in Colorado.
If this breathes in funding and life into it, I think that's great.
New life for the iconic Casa Bonita. How the creators of South Park are stepping in to give the restaurant a fresh start.
Our smoke outlook looks like it'll be improving as we go into the weekend here for eastern Colorado. Not so much off to our west. We'll take a look at the next 48 hours coming up.
It's up to the homeowners to really take that first step and make their homes safe.
1 year since the devastating Cameron Peak fire, and we're still seeing the impacts. Tonight, we take a closer look at what's being done to fix the damaged areas.